We are driving down to a village called Umarkui. It's me and my brother in this car. Umarkui is a village where we grew up. We spent our early childhood in there. So I want to visit that village, the school in which we studied, in which we grew up, and also want to visit Natukaka. We spent considerable time at the place of Natukaka because that was our, I would say, chill out place while we were young children. So the reason I wanted to make this video is to document my life or my childhood back in India. In the US, I've realized that not just with me but with a lot of my friends, loneliness is a big problem. So what I end up or what happens with me is that maybe once in 6 months or so I'll feel lonely, and whenever I'll feel that, I'll go back to photos and videos of my childhood, or when I was with my family, when I was back in India, and just watch them and relive all those memories. So I thought that I would document some of my earlier life from back in India and have a decent high quality video up there on YouTube, so that whenever I feel loneliness the next time, I could just simply go back to that video and watch that. So if you can turn around the camera, this is the Umarkui village, and we are driving through the main village road. Things haven't changed much in the last 10 to 15 years. In fact, there is more greenery than ever, I think. So the fields that are on the side of the road, they are of the rice. The rice will be cut pretty soon. This is one of the shops where you could get all the groceries and all the household necessities. And I'm going to enter compound of a school where I studied from standard 1 to 4. It's Umarkui Prathmik Sala. Again, from the first look, looks like things haven't changed much. It's still the old school, just that now it is much more, now it's in much more painful state than when I used to study. The infrastructure of the school has definitely deteriorated. So I'm going to visit the school, visit the place where I lived, I feel, for 16 years of my life, and go to Natukaka where we would try to have some food and record that in 4K. So this is the primary school in which I studied, and behind me there is my first grade class. From the looks of it, it looks destroyed. I don't think anyone has studied there for last several years. This is how it looks right now. Yeah, there goes my first standard. Okay, crossing the gallery, and I want to revisit, or I want to go to the place where I stayed for 15 to 20 years. I forgot. Yeah, definitely more than 15 years. So, yeah, the thing is that this was my school, and if I pan the camera, right around here, we used to have government quarter where my mom would stay. So there used to be a big building, a big hall up around here, but yeah, seems like it is all broken and it is all gone, and it is now replaced by this barren land. Again, when I left from where we are living right now, from Mazda, I thought that I would get to see a lot of places where I used to live and where I used to do things, but exactly right here we had our home, and it is now covered by trash and plastics all over the place. And the tree that we have in front of us, it's got a very big significance for me, mainly because when I used to study, there used to be a shade which would probably start from here, and yeah, right here I would just sit down and study and read. So the significance of the tree was that I would get its shade and it would cover me from the extreme heat. We have finished the tour of our school and now going to Natungkal. Terima kasih, keમ છો? Kakak? કેમ છો?
સારું મુબારક.
સાલું મુબારક. અરે ના ના ના, તમે ક્યાં? કેમ છો? સાલું મુબારક. સાલું મુબારક. We are at Natukaka, and I'm very excited for this because this is how a typical village around my area would look like. So this is the front compound. That is Natukaka, and that's my brother. And as you can see, the home here, they are not of concrete. Instead, they are made of wood, and then Nadia, I don't know the English word for that. Nadia? Roof tiles, yeah, whatever that is. Here we have rice. So they have just cut the rice and they would dry it and then extract the rice. I don't know what it's called again in English, but extract the rice out of that. These are mangoes. And one more feature I wanted to show is this well. So this water will be used in the summer times for drinking because it doesn't rain and there is no central water system as such. So they would store this water during the monsoon time and use that in the summer. Now for me, this has a special memory because if I come here in the monsoon time, I would often see frogs in the well. Yeah, there might be, oh, there is one. I don't know if it is visible in the camera or not, but yeah, there is a frog and seeing the frog in the well was our version of National Geographic. चित्र હતા ને ડ્રોઈંગ ને એવું હતું હોડી ને એવું.
હવે દિવાળીના નિશાળમાં અમે ગયેલા કરેલી નવરાત્રી
કાજલ અમુક દિવસ જ
8-9 વાગે.
So this is the kitchen of the village, and that's the tea in progress. There is no gas, so it's being prepared by the wood, by the heat that the wood will produce. Back in the US, this would be considered as camping experience, but this is the life in here. Quite fascinating. So glad that I made it back here and revisiting all my old memories.
આવડે આટલું જ.
ચા મસ્ત છે.
બાળકભાઈ હવે
What I used to keep in, now I'm only letting it go. Finally I'm seeing everything I held up too close, only to recognize what I've been looking for.
આજે આપણો મેચ છે ને